Who's this guy? You're not planning to go in there using magic to clear out those Goborns in one fell swoop, are you? Nothing a Goborn hates more than magic. I won't cast anything then, you're thinking. But if you even wield something magical, you're finished. They'll pummel you. In other words, mage and healer wouldn't work. Oh, summoner would probably be iffy too. I don't know what any of that is, but if they use magic, don't do it. Hit him with status ailments instead and you'll be good to go. That's all I got for you. Take it from someone who nearly died. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill things in the overworld, but better to play it safe, I think. Maybe I'll put on Soul Hacker, but then I'm gonna have to put inheritance skills on it because I don't have any. My one issue is we don't really have anything else for Yufa. All I did was healer and summoner, so I mean, maybe. I don't know. No, I don't think that she thinks that. Oh my god, that's so funny. You didn't have them here? Oh, yeah, maybe. Hold on. Let me check this. So, oops, I picked Juna. Yufa. So, oh, I got. I'm already using my. Well, I'm not using Magic Seeker. I'm using the other one. So maybe I can put Seeker on her. And that would be okay. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. Because Seeker doesn't have, wand. Where is Seeker?
I too have the power to
okay. Hulkenberg is fine. Because she's the spiky thing. And Juna... What is Juna using? A fan with slash damage. That's not... Okay. So we have fire. I believe that Darian should have... So we have wind. We have fire. I guess we'll put on... Let's have our type coverage just in case. I'm going to put Blizza. I'm going to put Candera. I think that I had some passives here. I think we should have Shady Man information. I'll check. Should I put Patra on? I feel like we don't have anything for status ailments, and I maybe want to do that. But let's look at the passives. There was one that I think increased MP, no? Oops, magic font. Let's try that for a second. I'm just curious. We don't have you in the party. Did we fill... Wait, what the... Yeah, hers are good. Marissaemmaa, Juna? Why does it do that? Okay, Steel was on. Yufa. So, we have nothing. Okay, let's see. We don't have that much to use. So, weak slash... They did say status ailments, but... Weak fire damage, light, gold... Patra. Well, we have, like, nothing. I don't know what to even put on her, to be honest. The support to be the fastest. What should I do here? Okay, light attacks. Draws enemy attention. Removes all debuff? I guess. That one doesn't seem bad. Increases defense. I already have this on myself. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have a heal. I already had the weak heal, though, but this heals everybody. I guess I can put fire and Hama.
Alright.
Why not? I don't, like I said, I don't really have much to put, so we'll go with that. And let's see if we have any information from the Shady Information guy. I think we should. I just don't remember it. So we'll go items. We'll go... Oh. Was it this one? Yeah, the Psyocropos.
Want in on this?
Really?
Just between us.
Okay, so it looks like we need to focus the Cryopos. Do not go after any, like, the other ads. Spears and bows are effective. What classes are spears and bows? I mean, I don't think it really matters. I think that we're probably over leveled enough that it won't, but... Oh, Pierce. Oh, good. Okay, so we have that on Hulkenberg.
Okay then. Let's go.
We're good. Lu Bu? Wait, who's Lu Bu? Who's that?
Wait.
Oh, this is another one with the weird levels in it.
Quickly.
No choice but to cut through them.
I mean, I think we'll be okay.
I see the enemy.
Push through.
Exemplary. Right
I
there.
didn't see that guy there.
Right, you did it!
Holy crap. He kind of came out of nowhere.
There they are.
I knew you could do it.
Come on.
I knew.
Oh yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried. I'm gonna go the other way first, though. I don't know who that is. I know who La Boo Boo is, but I don't know who Lu Bu is. Oh no! I have to go down. Okay. I don't think I have another choice. I'd be getting slimed? Oh my god, remember the Kids' Choice Awards? Do they still do that?
There they are.
Push through. Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
I've never heard it called Majin Lu Bu. I've heard Majin Buu, but I've never heard Lu Bu. Is that a translation thing? Oh! I thought you were serious! I thought you were serious. I was like, oh my god, how am I a fan of Dragon Ball and I don't know Majin Buu Buu? Like, I've heard of Majin Buu. I'm fucked up. I was like, what the hell? I've never heard that before. It's just me? Like, no, I really don't know. Can someone please educate me so I do know? How about that? Instead of trolling me, let's teach Marissa something new. Who is Lu Bu?
Be careful.
Okay, that wall has to be moved.
Right there.
But trolling me is fun. I mean, yep. Bess, how are you? That's true. Chat does love to do that.
I see the enemy.
My dismay.
Your toes, everyone!
My
Right
dismay.
there.
Scary.
Remember Majin Lu Bu? You really got me there. You really did.
Push through.
If you see use for it, I say take it.
I've never played Dynasty Warriors. I've only played like the Warrior Styles games, but I've never actually played Dynasty Warriors. So I think I'm exempt from needing to know that. I had no idea.
I knew you could do it.
Trolling is never acceptable. Yeah, guys, you have to be nice to me all the time, at all times. Did I learn about push rope? I think you have to ask your mom about that one. You know what? I did look it up though, and there is a non-sexual definition for it as well, which pretty much describes the same sensation though. So she probably invented it. Oh my god, you're so funny. And I also love your mom. They need to return to the bridges from where they came. That's so funny. Oh no, I don't remember which ladder I originally took. Fuck. Okay, wait. I have to try. Well, I guess I can look at the map, right? I'm assuming that it's not in line. I think it's wait. I think it's the one in the middle. I'm gonna go to this one. Where is it, this one? No. I went the wrong way. The older I get, the less I focus on defense tanks and I go for more evasion tanks or pure supporting glass cannons. Live fast, die young. There you go. Another die young mantra for today. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That's kind of, I like that title. It's very nice.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Oh, that's what
Everything's
she
pretty
said?
standard.
Well, wait a minute.
Yep, we're safe here.
Am I just stuck now? Wait a minute. Unless there's a way
Everything's pretty standard.
that I'm missing.
Yep, we're safe here.
But no. Oh, wait, maybe it's over here. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for that guy to be like standing right there. I'm not gonna pretend like I was ready. Wait a minute, no. This is... Am I okay?
Right there.
Oh, here.
Nice work.
I knew there was something somewhere. I was like, I literally can't go anywhere else.
I see the enemy. All right. How's that?
But this is only for a chest.
All right.
What a find!
Hey.
Oh, I see. Shatter. Do not pursue Labu. What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes to something
Okay,
else?
so
You know what? It might be one of the relics Nurus was talking about, right? Let's show it to Nurus right away. This might be a relic, just as Gallicus suspects. I'll take it back and show it to Nurus. Okay, we got that done. It's become a national meme in China, too. Oh. Oh. I don't think I...
Everything's
I can
pretty
go anywhere
standard.
else in here. I think this is it. Okay, so now what, though? It will generally... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That you would generally be slaughtered for something like that. That makes sense. Okay, I think something is here. No. It's not. Wait.
yep, we're safe here.
But I don't want to be safe. I want to be able to that's not the word I'm looking for. To continue, to go through, to persevere, to make progress. What the fuck?
Everything's pretty standard.
That is
We're safe
weird.
here.
I wonder why they made that choice.
It's all clear.
You think it was just overlooked? Yes, I do remember that.
I see the enemy.
Push through.
Still. There they are.
I knew you could do it.
But
Everything's pretty standard.
I
Yeah, we're
don't
safe.
understand what I'm missing.
It's all clear.
Okay, so I can't go this way.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
I mean, I guess I just... Like, I know there's a door here, but I have to go from the other side.
There's probably something movable. Yep, we're safe here.
I don't want to be safe. I want to progress.
It's all clear.
Where is the green?
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Gallica? Am I?
What now?
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. How did that happen? You remember this place and you were pissed? Oh, here we go. Found it.
Such an elegant fighter.
There's a lot of, like, holes in the wall.
I see
don't
the
really
enemy.
like that.
Forward.
Make the path more linear, please.
Stronger still.
Oh,
There's
Like, I already have to go. But then, wait, let me open this up first. Because if I don't, that's going to be dumb. So let me do this. Nice. So that's opened up. And then we'll go back and go through here. How did I take off a party member? That's so strange, don't you think?
There they are.
Thanks for noticing that, though, because if I went into battle, that would have sucked. But all that XP that I was earning, Yufa didn't earn all of it, which is kind of annoying, because she wasn't in the party. Hey, you there! Are you switching party members in battle? This again, you have something else to teach us? If you want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this, the turn order is going to stay the same as it was before you switched. If they're going to hit your weakness, or you're just feeling chomped, switch out and gain an advantage. Sides, the reserves don't get as much experience. Rotate your crew, or they'll get chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real wisdom tooth. Damn, how proud. But that's all the news for now. See you around. But, okay, wait. He said that, but that's not true if I have them leveled, right? Because it does say they gain a normal amount of XP in reserve. Like, I'm pretty sure. So, I hope that... Oh my god.
I see the enemy. All right.
Look at all these people in here.
Right there. Time for some close combat. Charging in.
Goodbye, all the people in here. I don't know which way to go first. Did I come from this way? Wait a minute, where the fuck? Oh, okay, I came from there. Okay, I don't want to get confused. I'm gonna go south first. Have they ever really given useful advice, or did I already know all the things by the time I'd seen them every time? He does look more like a Molo, though, you're right. Agility. Yeah, this place, it's weird. It's like... It looks simple, but it's not. It's deceiving. I don't want to go down there yet, but I have not gone to that location, so I need to remember. Oh, wait. Stop focusing on this. Stop focusing on this. Get this guy. Please. 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 Okay, there we go.
We won't allow any counter.
Okay, it's electric, though, and I don't have a combat for that.
Come forth, royal soul.
Heavy damage to one enemy. Yep.
Win.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. In regards to pronouncing your name, is Fluox the way I'm supposed to say it, or is there a different pronunciation? I don't want to butcher it, and I would like to say it properly. But thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate it, and thank you for listening to the music and hanging out.
Not bad.
Final Fantasy 14 strats? I guess so.
Steady effort is key.
Oh my god, lots of
Remain
stuff unlocked there.
steadfast.
Nice.
Some foes
I see the enemy. Charging in. All right.
I don't think I really need to farm in here because we're doing pretty well. So we'll just break that and continue. Oh.
Watch out!
Well, let me save. I'm not done in here. There's definitely more. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, that makes me so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know as well.
Yep.
Okay, wait. One more save and I'm gonna go back. And we're gonna take a look to see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so I need to go this way first, I think. We'll check the map before we do the actual fight, just to make sure I've gotten all the chests and stuff. Oh, gold beetle.
that might be of
Nice.
use later.
Nice. We'll go down. I was a little annoyed that so many of the little crawl spaces were so hidden, but I mean, I think we got them all.
Right there. All right.
Almost.
Great moves back there.
There
Also,
they are.
chat, if anybody does check out that Avowed game, can you let me know what it's like? If you like it or not? Because I do have FOMO, but I don't want to spend $120 for the early access. It's kind of crazy. Is there a place in my inventory where it tells me how many I have? Oh, I'm done. I cleared it. Chat, we can just go fight him. Key items? Let's see. Whoops, wrong button.
What now?
Items! Key item. I have 13 gold beetles at the moment. I don't remember how many I needed for the next reward from that guy. Do you guys remember? Alright. I do have enough. Was that in the Browhaven place?
Just a sec.
Oh, that's awesome! I know time zones can be so tricky, but we're glad to have you here. So this is the Goldborn leader then. It wanted to take the scoundrel stronghold for itself, I see, but its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing? Just standing around. Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this SOD right now.
Let's hurry and
Glad
defeat
you're
it.
keen to scrap, because it looks ready to. Let's show what we've got. Hopefully we are okay with our current lineup. So we just want to go for the Psyocropos. It is weak to Pierce, but what about other magic? Let's try Wind.
Scour!
You hit their weakness.
Weak to Wind. Okay. Let's do fire damage. No. Okay, let's do Wind on Psyocropos. Oh my god, that was so weak. That's actually so sad. Heavy Pierce damage. That was not bad.
Win!
Yeah. Looks like we can run with this. I just want to avoid hitting the ads though,
too have the power tools.
because he gets mad apparently if I do that.
Oh, power of heroes!
Oh, okay. We'll double check though. I think we can teleport there, so there shouldn't be an issue once we get back to the town or whatever.
Nice one, Captain.
Wow, this feels like
Soul Hacker!
they're
Scour!
not doing a lot of damage to us.
Their weakness. This is just what I need.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Come!
If I hit their
I'll
weakness.
Two remaining.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Okay, now we can kill these guys, I guess.
Better
Do
be
we think they
careful.
have the same weakness? Should we try?
Win!
I don't really know what just happened there. Oh. That was one of the most challenging fights in the game. I cannot believe I made it out alive.
Tremble before me.
Does it seem that
Oh, I took their mana! Oh. That's that then.
Right.
And we got the enormous eyeball. This ought to make the surrounding area a bit
What do you
safer.
think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next? Or should we get out of here? I'm gonna take the advice of just exploring just so we can make sure we check for items. No lollygagging, okay? I'm not one for occupying musty locales like this for long. Thank you. This place kind of sucks to navigate through, but I was just curious. Yeah, okay, this room is a dead end. That's so mean. Okay, whatever. We'll save. Yeah, she says no. Yeah, Yufa's 59 damage. I know, crazy. So we recorded our journey. I should be able to switch everybody back over now that we are safe to be on caster class again.
I see the image.
I don't know, like I feel like I like using mage on MP because of the MP regeneration and the like magic coverage that we have and like things like that. But I know Seeker is supposed to be like the intended archetype, so I guess it just depends. I'll probably chill on
Elegant fighter.
the like wizard line for a while, but I am still leveling Seeker. I'll probably like prioritize maxing that out, just knowing where we're at with it, you know? Because I think we have the elite archetype unlocked on it. Yeah, I guess so. I thought that I was pretty thorough, but that chest is open, those chests are open, and that one's open too, so I think we're good. Should be fine. Yeah, it felt pretty good, like in regards to having my attacks that I want for every battle and the abilities I feel like I need. Uh-oh.
Exemplary.
I hope I'm going the right way. I think...
Nice work.
Oh, fuck, did it? Where's the... think it's the far one.
I see the enemy.
Ow. Rude. Go to sleep, sir. I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, like, I kind of have been spreading mine out, honestly, but maybe I should put more into magic.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Stronger still.
There they
Yeah,
are.
I know. That's the thing. That's why I've kind of been relying on the regeneration from the overworld kills for this. Because I do feel like the MP regenerating items are fewer and farther between than the healing items. You know? Alright. Let me do a quick save. And then back to the runner we go. I think we just go back to town, right, chat? We have to turn in Nuris's relic. We can turn in the bounty. And then more we're still working on. We're leveling. Did I get any, not many, but I can still put these in. I'll make a little bit of progress. Oh, I'll save again. Thank you for the channel point redemption.
Hey.
Okay, so now we would like to return to town.
Okay then. Right?
Oh, nice! You know what, Phlox? I'm in the process of working on more music stuff. I recently adopted a puppy, so it's been taking a little bit of my time. But I do have plans to reopen my Patreon and get music covers happening again, and hopefully 2 original music. It's just taking me a little longer than I would have hoped, but I am working on it, yes. Still using fruit? We gotta do it.
Speaking of,
We defeated that bounty, so we may as well report in at the recruitment center, don't you think? It was quite the formidable opponent as well. It seems that we must give our all with each and every task. A knight should always strive to grow stronger. To that end, I will help myself to an extra serving.
Goodness.
That's enough work for today, Darian. Don't forget to report the fruits of our labor to the recruitment center, yeah? It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready. We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles still await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Oh, thanks, Vlogs. I appreciate that.
And the age of
Yeah,
the new
I had a
king
dog
draws
for 14 years, and she passed away last year. So, I adopted a new puppy, and I've been teaching her a lot, but she still has a lot to learn. She's only 15 weeks old tomorrow, actually, so she's very young, but yeah, she's doing well. She's learning more and more every day, and that's her Instagram. Yeah, in the chat, in case you're interested. It seems Barton sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling. I hope this package has made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Alright. Let's go to...
well then.
Actually.
No, all right then.
Yeah, let's go to Brylehaven and find the gold beetle guy. I don't remember... Oh, is there a teleport on that side, though? It was the one that I just... Here we go. This is what I want. Does Barton pay for duty? My god, I'm scared to see what the duty is going to be on the cactuar set I ordered from Australia.
Hey there.
Hand over the gold beetles. Okay, what'd I get? Claw breakers. These are gauntlets so sturdy not even dragon's claws can pierce them. Not that I've seen them in action before, of course. You're really giving us some amazing dragon-related relic again? Do you just have a ton of money lying around, or what? My love for bugs was simply so great. I engrossed myself in their research at a certain place long ago. But alas, now I can only look forward to collecting them for me. There are still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find more, please bring them to me. If you find another 13, making 38 in total, I'll give you this flame seal corselet in exchange. With my old eyes and joints, I simply cannot catch them myself. I'm counting on you. I don't have that many, so I definitely am not going to be able to do that. Okay, so let's do the turn in for the bounty. Where's the... Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know, it's so hard. Like, I actually forgot how time-consuming it is to train and raise a new dog. But I'm still very grateful that I have her and just, like, navigating that and also balancing work and content creation and all the things. But she is a little floof. You think it's a good item? The Dragon Claw thing? I'm not using Brawler, though. Isn't it a Brawler weapon? That's it. It's the enormous eyeball. Then you managed to slay the beast. Now the people nearby can feel safe to go outside again. Well done. Here's your reward.
We did it.
Okay. We got courage and money.
Now then.
Ooh! Rank 5! Is one of the virtues the ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. As expected from the candidate who's all the rage right now, I'll make sure to remember the name. Take a good look at him now because he's about to become even more famous. I'd love for you to take on more jobs here. Come back and see me again. It does look like we've cleared all of the bounty targets, so we are good to go. I guess we can go back to the church in Grand Trad and see if we can purify anything of use. And maybe find some items to appraise, potentially.
Let's go.
So we'll just double check that quickly. We should do courage virtues now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ooh. Increases light attack strength. Hulkenberg could benefit from that. Alright. Frontline wrap. Halves damage received from an enemy ambush. Maybe on me? I think it has the biggest increase. Resists dark.
Ooh.
Okay, I think we put it all on. It is gear, but it's for Brawler, right? Because it's the claws.
What now?
Am I mistaken? Oh wait, I'm all the way at the bottom. I probably gotta go to the top. Oh, I hope you like it, Ghostface. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here today. Although, I don't even see it. Shouldn't it be gold? Oh, you're saying it's all gear. Oh, gotcha. I do. I've been stealing off of the enemies. I guess that's how I have some. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, Philox. I hope you have a great sleep. Hopefully we'll see you in a stream in the future as well. I really appreciate you hanging out with us today.
All right then.
I don't know. Okay, wait. So then... Is that it? Can we progress time at this stage? I think we've... Oh, appraise. Wait, I should have prayed. Blah, 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 blah. Where do I go? I can go here, I think. I know, I probably have to do her thing next, though.
Welcome.
Oh. Igniters are wasted on the rich and their indulgent hobbies. They'll find much better use in your hands. I can now buy magic igniters that have extraordinary abilities. Oh. Nothing to appraise, but I had a few things to sell. Okay. So we have, yeah, just Yufa, I think that we can do right now. So let's...
I'll see you again soon.
Do it.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same. Hey, I wonder if you'd be willing to go to Brawlhaven with me if you've the time to spare? Remember how the other day we met that one Sanctor Hyperic, I think his name was? I'd like to talk to him some more.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. We came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern? I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time. They told me lots of nice things today for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach me it someday? Of course. Teach me too.
Well then.
yes, of course.
All right, the first thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, as long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers. With a selfless heart, that is.
See.
A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the dragon god faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to comfort difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. Well, that's an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic. What kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just, I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Darien going to convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we could gladly accept you into our faith. Unless you find our prayers meaningless? No, that's not what I... We'll decide for ourselves. I see. That's unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through Sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind.
Oh,
What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed somewhere. Oh, all right. Thank you very much for your time. Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay? That was really weird.
no.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought that I'd had. Your beliefs are your own. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe. You're right about that. In fact, since I'm no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's Sanctism. I feel like I better understand Sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to a new, unfamiliar thing. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side, Darien. I can sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see
Okay,
what
so
you
we can
meant.
now have an extra inheritance slot on the summoner lineage, and while in reserve, the amount of experience Yufa gains increases. Not quite on par, but it's better than it would have been. My dad just texted me saying, do you want a hot chocolate? I'm okay, thank you. Oh, goodness, I'm full for my snack now. I'm not sure that's the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. As we headed back to the group, I worried that Yufa might seem a little unwell. I feel like Yufa's the only one to not have a mask covering her face and showing her third eye. Yeah, no, she did have a mask at one point, I think, but I don't remember where. Was it inside the temple she was wearing it? I don't remember. Oh. Oh, Nurse wants to talk to us. Oh, but Juna... Oh, no. What day is it? 4. I have reportable quests? Oh, that's probably the Nurse one. Okay, I should do that one, and then... We should do Juna's too, though, because... I'm really low with her. I haven't had Bailey's in a while, but I do like it when I can have it. Yeah, I know. I don't really feel for it. I had it yesterday though. The hot chocolate.
Oh.
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance? Well, you ought to know I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So what's the matter, lad? Have you come across another potential relic? I handed Nurse the junk we picked up during our travels. Egads, what is this?
Oh. Hey.
Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. Is he baby talking to the relics? They never cease to amaze me no matter how much I study them. These relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. I see. So if we harness the colossal heat generated at this point... I hear it! By my sainted aunt, I hear it! The whispers of an ancient civilization. Their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Strike me down. There really are all kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. Something on your mind?
Wow.
When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me is all. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear. You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days? Back when I was still just a young man? I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And worst of all, the people I thought friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flips made me realize just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I'd become.
All right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and least risky. We won't betray you.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I suppose so. When I think about it rationally, I doubt any of you would abandon me. Especially if you've stuck out this relic hunt so far, eh? Exactly, you're our trusty engineer. I don't know what we'd do without you. Goes to show. Can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Well, glad to hear you're feeling better, right, Darian? Bless her. I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Wish I could have met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more...
Do it.
No. Perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all that wasted youth in no time flat. I can feel Nurse's burning feelings of camaraderie and trust in me. Alright. At the start of the battle, on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take even more damage, and the mag cost for the gunner lineage has been reduced. Perfect.
The truth is...
Tried mixing it to regular cold milk, trying to make chocolate milk, and it failed? Oh, yeah, I don't know that that would mix that well. Oh, God. It advances your bond? That's good, I guess. But I wish I had done Juna, too. Well, I will do it, but I just have to wait, I guess. I think that it should be fine, Society, as long as the mailbox number is on it, it should be okay. I've been telling people to just put Marissaemmaa, like my username, and everything has been fine there. Like, there haven't been any issues. So maybe if you want to be safer, that would be fine. But I think either should honestly be okay. As long as the mailbox number is there, I think they'll know that it's me. They should know that it's me. There shouldn't be any problem. But thank you for considering sending a package. I appreciate it. Hey, Adslays, how's it going? Smellant and I are just friends. But I would, you know, love to do some more content and hang out again because that was always really fun. Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together. Thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm. Enough to power 1,000 Gauntlet Runner engines. Even more, I dare say. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. Though that hinges on you all finding those relics. Well, with that settled, I'm counting on you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration.
This one's
I
important.
think I typoed when I sent that P.O. box item before I put United number 6. Oh. Yeah, usually they're pretty good. Like, they know if the... I mean, for the most part, if the address is correct, it's got the right numbers and stuff, it should be okay. Yeah.
Now then.
Alright, now that I'm fighting fit again, it's time for some maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course. Of course. I helped Nourish with maintenance for a while and then left the engine room. All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey!
Come on in.
Just
Let me pop a quick save because we did those, and I think we have a couple days still. So we can't do Juna during the day. Crap. Looks like we'll have to do a virtue instead.
All right.
Anything but courage, I guess. So let's go. We'll do if we can access Juna's in the evening. We'll do that. Oh, I actually haven't collected Meg
now, what are
in
we
a
on
while.
Hey,
What's wrong, Shatter?
let's...
Okay, we got some. They do have a number. Let me see here. Let me grab that for you. It is this number I'm gonna pop in the chat. That's their telephone number there. Alright, we picked up the Meg. I guess I could do eloquence?
This place.
Give a speech?
Besides,
Hey G, how's it going?
Pardon?
I am, I'm really enjoying it. Have you played it? But a rather long on our just call. Much opposing council repeatedly demonstrated that they don't know the order of operations. Oh, that's frustrating. That's not the one, Detonator, no. You can be king of whatever you like, but we like the island just the way it is. We're not looking to change things. As king, would you leave us in peace? What should I say to reach the public's heart? I'll leave you alone.
Oh.
If that's how you feel, then I'll leave the island alone. Yes, that's for the best. So any hope of change gets dashed because old folks like things how they are now. Nothing will change even if this guy becomes king. I managed to sway a few onlookers with my speech. I feel like my eloquence has slightly improved.
Alright.
Well, I still got like a good number on there. But that was definitely the wrong answer. After spending more time with the people of the village, I returned to the group. Oh no, I'm sorry, Shatter. Okay, time to see Juna. Finally. Oh.
hey,
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Oh yes, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me, oh escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come, you and me both. I guess I'll go with you.
thanks.
I'd like to go to Brawlhaven. Mind if we take the runner?
Nice!
The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Or would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Ben,
So, shall we, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand.
loves to sing just anywhere. She just drops it like it's hot.
Thank you.
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. Was that really about singing?
Hold on.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People had no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child, putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. It's going well, Jark, thank you.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. Well, thank you, Society. I appreciate that. I was hoping to go by the P.O. box this weekend, but it's supposed to snow a lot, so I'll try and aim for the following weekend, and then I should be able to pick up everything that's there, and hopefully that package if it's arrived on time. It sounds so peaceful. Think we're safe now? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time? You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. Oh, that's cute. They're gonna ask her to sing. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although, our coffers are not so deep as the church. We would pay you. Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
Sorry.
I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? I want to hear you sing too.
Thank you.
It's wonderful this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I can sense Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Cool. So, we reduced the mag cost, and after battle, all party members recover a little MP? That's good. Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Of course. I accompanied Juna as she shopped for a bit, and then we returned to the inn.
Time marches on.
Oh, there
and
we go.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
We're almost there, chat. Almost to the day. I know, I wish I had
Look at
retail
this.
therapy. I wish I could be, like, happy
Well then.
for buying something. Oh, Yufa again. Yes, maybe she does. And I don't, but at least one of us will be happy. Okay, we have 2 days left. Let's do Yufa's quest. Would I buy more clothes to add to the pile? Yes. Yes, I would. It's an illusion?
It's
True.
All right.
Alright, let's head over.
Thank you very much.
I honestly hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel we should make sure everything is okay. Let's go. The one thing that creeps me out about this part is she keeps mentioning a smell at the church. And that part, I'm like, what the fuck? Is it like blood that she's smelling? Like what? Why? What does this smell, you know? Ovi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could hear her presence. Sorry, feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
Darian, I can feel Magla coming from behind this door, and it's not good. Let's take a look.
All right.
That's surely right.
If we're careful... Now, I'm going to open this door.
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. Oh God. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl. Those voices.
Oh,
Yufa, Darian, what are you doing down here in the basement? This is a sick room, you realize, for Ovi's mother and the others who are ailing. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we have to contain them here. That's right, Mama and everybody got, possessed by something evil. That's why I go to the church every day and pray for a really long time. And if I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? What about other treatments? This illness appears to only affect followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing our malady is the path to profound faith. Is this guy okay? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I've ever heard of praying being that effective for something like this. But anyway.
but then...
Something's not right here. That smell. I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magma, probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place. Like with the dragon god?
About that.
I don't mean to deny sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our god to become a calamity upon us. The magma here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Still, your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard. Listen to her.
Come on.
Yufa can see what you can't. You should listen to her.
Silence.
You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know?
Leave this place.
Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God in his holy church. Leave here at once. I was trying to support her and I feel like I haven't gotten any Doritos. I'm not doing a good job. Oh my god,
Shame
society.
to admit.
Hey Negativity, how are you? I look like a potato, but thank you, chatter. At least 1 billion deaths are due to prayer treatment? I mean, some people do believe that's all that's needed, right? I mean, I hope that it means I don't look old. There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of succor, I can't
If we
imagine
do
it.
nothing-
And just think that distorted magma borne aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer. If it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. You can help them.
That's right.
Your experience in Etria will be invaluable
That's
here.
surely right.
Indeed. Perhaps that's why I came here. Back then, my own faith blinded me so that I could not see the truth before my very eyes. I don't want others to make the same mistake. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave, and my heart still bleeds for that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do the best I can, just like you when you help me. I can sense Yufa's earnestness and her deep trust in me.
It
All right.
is as it was when
So,
I ended the
significantly
mountain,
reduces the mag cost of studying the summoner lineage.
Be that as it may.
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. Alright. I return to the group with Yufa. Oh, okay, so I think I got those then. I think I said those. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. Alonzo wants to speak with us. Okay, I think his might be the only one I can actually do. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry, wannabe. I apologize they used that term, sorry, if that's offensive to you. They have a lot of, well, like, I mean, there's a lot of different races and, I guess, religions in the game. I'm having a hard time keeping track of all of them, if I'm being completely honest. Alonzo, where have you been? I know we haven't seen him in a while.
Greetings.
Well met, what are you up to? There's something that I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? No. I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same myself. Okay. The time has come for our production's final act, my once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? You know I am. With overflowing courage, I conveyed to Alonzo my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go? I am ready.
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonzo at the tavern. I must have passed out, and I don't think it was my choice. Great. Isn't this the Brawlhaven Square?
Listen to me.
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel Cuculus. Oh my god, that's so funny, Quick Man. I don't even know if I could put a list together with all the types of potatoes out there. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong. For Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who had suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy. But I was not his only victim. Cuculus razed his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation. That's not true! That is not true. How could he? His own mother? He's a monster. That's all a lie.
No.
You should die. Alonzo didn't react. He can't hear me over the crowd. There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus. Repent? What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No, you have only yourself to blame for your folly. He's horrid. Just kill him already. What is going on here? I'm so confused. There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me.
Good people. This brave young man here is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me. As you all may know, he's a candidate to become the new king. He's a true hero, one deserving of the crown. Wait, what is this a show? This kid?
Oh my.
That boy will become king?
You're here.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Tell them the truth. You want the truth? All that I've done has led to this moment. I was only able to fulfill my life's purpose because of you. I could always tell that you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne. Win, Darian, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonzo's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me. What is going on? What? That's how it's gonna end?
You gave me a reason to live.
Allows purchase of rare items
Thank
at
you.
magic shops.
Truly.
Unlocks analyzed data for all enemies with certain exceptions. Most enemies can now be analyzed through the effects of Grifter's Eye.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit, so end the crimes of Cuculus. What? The landowner carried out the sentence. Alonzo is slain? Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonzo's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me? And my rank didn't even
Time
go
marches
up?
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Wait, why?
Alec,
Why?
About the currents.
Nurse's lance will be ready tomorrow, and it seems like the tide has calmed down a bit too. We should be able to set off for Altabury soon. Considering Fidelio is still on the mend, how about we spend the rest of the day helping people out? An excellent suggestion. We should repay those who have done so much for us. It wouldn't hurt to have their support in the future as well. I shall accompany you. In this, I am quite sure that I will be most useful. There's gonna be a like level 8, but he's dead, so I don't understand.
So,
Need to spend tonight formulating our plans for tomorrow, so if there's something else you wanted to do, let's get it done during the day.
just lovely.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Wow.
I beg your pardon.
Well. Shit. Wow. I don't even know. I don't even have anybody I can talk to. So,
All right then.
wow.
Let's go.
Why? I just wasn't expecting that. I felt like it came out of nowhere. You know?
Grand, isn't it?
It just happened so fast. I guess I'll do eloquence again and fuck this up. Probably, but that one's kind of low, so.
Pardon?
Okay, you can be king of whatever. Oh, is this the same one? Okay, maybe I'll try a different answer. Let's try, I want to increase trade.
Please listen.
I want to stimulate trade by exporting more of this island's unique specialties. We've traded our specialties with the mainland for a while now, but they still don't trust us and call us heathens. No point trading if you're going to treat us and our goods as lesser. I didn't expect you to be so naive. Wait, what? Are there any good answers for that one? Honestly, didn't really feel like it. Okay. I know, not like this. Not like this.
what's up, Del? Something on your mind? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Thinking what?
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You
Yeah,
know.
that's
You
fair.
mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing.
Even Del got the
Those
flu,
two
true.
hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that.
I'll do what I gotta do,
Well, if
baby.
Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Keeps us in check but supports our decisions. True, true.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
That's true.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
Rella!
Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
Oh wow, he was just like, yeah, please.
Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magda is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
Lies.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock.
And?
Are you intending to confront Luis?
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Might as well tell her.
There you have it.
So you are committed to this path.
Telling everyone everything
no
anyway.
matter what.
You
I
know?
knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't
True
underestimate
society.
Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from
It does
any
hurt,
harm.
yeah.
And they think that guarantees their safety
Ouch.
at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them.
Oh.
No matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna.
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
On the wall
Spring-heeled
detonator.
bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won
You get
yet.
badly drafted protections? Seems so.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
We send Rella back to the Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gates of the brothers who are fortunately too winded to notice. There I am reading my book again. LOL.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you?
Now they're gonna read it
Been meaning
too?
to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't say
Come
you
on,
for the
guys, are
book
you serious?
reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality
definitely
and
forbidden
freedom,
knowledge.
devoid of discrimination or prejudice.
It does look like a plague
Pretty
doctor.
words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the
Doubtful.
day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up.
You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time
The
marches
rarest
on,
book,
and the
but it is
age
very
of a new
popular.
king
Everyone's read it
draws
now.
nearer.
Every single one of them.
Now then.
I have to read it. Oh, I haven't finished my Pocky. Well then, we'll be departing today. But what's this I hear about a festival on the island? Rob! Thank you so much for the 36-month resub. I really appreciate it.
RIP, boiling water. You will be missed.
That's a good one. Because that's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the 36 months. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Thank you very much, Dale. First thing you... Wait, sorry. I was always one of those people whom the first thing you told not to do was the first thing I would do. That's fair. It happens. It's the temptation, you know? The temptation is there. Alright, let me read this again because I already forgot what I read. Well then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wishes a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. I know, that's what I was saying too. I was like, it definitely feels like Friday and not Thursday. Like, every day this week, I felt like it was a day later in the week, and it wasn't. And it was just really, truly heartbreaking, honestly. Are they tides of annihilation? Man, I really want the release date for that game. Isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear Captain pray with tonight, I wonder? I don't know. It's crazy. You thought it's gone by fast? I don't know that I would say it's gone by fast. Not for me. But I know everyone's experience is different. Save complete. Yes, Detonator, what's up? With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Well, there you go. You'll wait? What does that mean?
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric.
Ethelball Society.
Their insights
What's
could rather
OMG,
improve
Dale?
the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
Ooh.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah.
What do you get a man that
My
has
old man was a
everything, you know?
serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man...
I feel bad for him.
Well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
Right.
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Let's, shall we?
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
The treats?
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every
Yeah, I know.
3 years.
How dare we not tell him like we told everybody else?
Ah, tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds.
That's what
I feel
she
quite,
said.
Quite,
Right?
Oh my god, does it make you drunk?
on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence.
Are they drunk or high?
Ha. Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Well, Heisme's crying. Is it good?
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well,
It's for homework.
that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Is this supposed to be like a romantic thing? Or does it just increase bond? Like, I don't really know. Can I fuck it up? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Who do I choose? I'm gonna choose Gallica. I choose Gallica.
It's so pretty.
Why is that shocking? Oh, this is not auto-read. How the fire reflects off the ocean. Not even God could refuse granting a wish made in a scene like this. Hey, what do you think God is? Sanctism and this village's religion both have a God, right? And they all believe God protects them and makes them happy. But is it actually possible for everyone in the world to be happy? If someone's not happy, what is their God doing? Testing them. You chose her too? A Madarian Gallica on sub? What is this, Final Fantasy VII? Y'all are burning me at the stake for my choice? Oh my god. Who did you think I was gonna pick? At first I was debating Juna because she's like so low on the relationship thing, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll help with that. But then I was like, I think I'm gonna pick Gallica because I feel like she's been there since the beginning, and I'm curious to see what she'll say. Testing them? Why would God need to test people? As if life isn't stressful enough already. I just want there to be less unhappiness in the world, though I suppose it's pretty hard to quantify, really. Anyway, Back to reality. Shall we go make our wishes? Nothing to lose from trying, right? Honestly, I would have liked to pick all of them, but... Hulkenberg? You thought Gallica? Do you know her Hulkenberg? I chose Yufa on my 3rd playthrough. She was the best choice. Aww. There we go. And if you don't grant my wish, you'll regret it, you hear? I think adding that gives it a better chance. It's totally coming true now. Right. Don't mess with me if my wishes don't come true. I wish for all the world's anxiety to be replaced with hope. Why not to dream big, right? When we don't know what lies ahead, that's when we're the most anxious, right? And that's pretty much true for most of our lives.
You see,
all the more reason to enjoy life for what it is and hope for the best. You gotta expect to be anxious about stuff. That's a good way to look at it.
Besides,
I'm just saying, if we can wake up the prince, I think that would give people hope. And considering how far you've come, I think you're going to see it through. Have you really thought about that? How far you've come? You've grown so much since you got pushed off a cliff in the desert. I should know. I've been there the whole time. So, what did you wish for, Darian? Oh. For our journey success, for everyone's safety, or to get closer to you. Oh boy. I don't think Nurse was he? I didn't really look. Just for chat, for the plot, to get closer to you.
What?
Back it up, Darian. Why would you wish for something that's already true? I'm sure that when you make a wish, God listens. She liked that, actually. I had a great time at the festival. Thanks for that. I'd like to give you something. Not as thanks or anything. I found it on the beach the other day. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Take care of it, will you? Thank you.
Sure.
I've got this.
It's a weapon. A weapon, okay? Getting it back to the runner was a nightmare, so you better equip it. After Gallica gave me the gift, we returned to the others. Oh, it's for Mage, actually. Oh.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
Uh-oh.
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us.
That's not true.
We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
Shit.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
So tonight's our last night on the island.
So?
Tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we're plenty rested. So fuck, wait, they know about the lance then, and they don't trust Juna. Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, to make a separate save? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Oops. Oh my god, Marissa. There we go. Ta-da!
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil.
I beg your pardon.
Well, Darian, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked. I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down. When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altabury with hope in our hearts. But the waves rock us then. We'll prepare ourselves for the trials to come. Chat, frick. They know, though. Are we screwed? Oh, wait. Gallica. Oops.
What do you want to do?
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. I mean, do I just go to sleep? I guess.
Good night.
It's going well, Ashley. Thank you for asking. I hope your night's been good.
Time marches on.
I think the Lance is the greatest name in the world. I'm going to name my first son Lance. It's so rare you don't see people named Lance anymore. Even though in medieval times, people were named Lance a lot. I love that. That's great. Oh, really, Detonator? That's interesting. I'm not sure, Alex. It depends. If I do it, it just depends on what my reactions are like, I guess. Because they can be long, right? So, like the scenes, I mean. So I'd have to see how I would edit it. So I'm not sure yet. I must say I'm sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain that you said the same thing when we left Browhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
Do I need to buy anything before heading out? When you're ready, everyone will be waiting for you at the Gauntlet Runner. No, I think I'm fine. I keep checking the shops, but like there's really not anything. So let's just go. I think it's time. I'll save one more time. No, I don't think I did. I'm not on Mage right now, that's why. I'll go back now.
I'll show you the essence
There
of
we go,
truth.
now it's on. Oh, and I have the Claw Breakers on too. Samurai, Dark Knight Ninja, Mass Dancer. I was gonna change this back to Summoner.
This is the power said to belong to a priest.
I guess I'll save it again. No. Oh my god, I almost saved over it. Whoops. Okay.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Are the brothers gonna try and stop us, though?
I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Batlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy. Leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
They don't even know if they stand with Luis anymore either, though. Like, can't they just leave us alone? Can't they just let us do what we have to do? Are they really like that much like attached to him? This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land. It's quite a ways. Think we'll make it in time? Without a problem. This fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow, so the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel. So I'll only have to endure 1 day of being rocked sick. Now there's a grim face if I've ever seen one. Captain, for Stroll's sake, let us make haste. Full speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Montario. Take care you don't tumble overboard now. You're attached to Luis? I know, you and Frost are his biggest fans.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern
Also, chat, sorry I
side
keep
of the
looking at my
Inland
phone. I
Sea.
keep checking
Their
on Evie because
destination
she's
is the
barking and I hear
Principality of
yelling
Ontario.
and it's distracting me.
Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed. Okay, so 2 more days until we reach Altaberry, I think. Well, at least on this journey, we don't have to worry about the sea monster anymore. Okay, so I guess we'll just work on our virtues, because I don't think I'm actually able to speak with anybody on the Gauntlet Runner. I don't think I will have any companion quests here. I doubt. Okay, so let's see.
Right.
Okay. She's in her playpen, but she's not sleeping. She's just looking like she's causing trouble. Silly puppy. Okay. So... Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything. So then... I guess I could do wisdom.
Well met.
I think I've done this one already, but Oh, she always gets into trouble.
So that's your game.
I believe I see your intentions now, so in turn, I will... Hulkenberg used 2 pieces to flank me. My pieces are surrounded. You sought to pursue the enemy in front of you and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result.
What should we do?
You're encircled by my pieces to both your left and right. While flanked, your chances for victory grow even fainter. What is your next move? Withdraw my troops.
Sure.
Withdrawing is often a wise move, but requires deft timing. It is too late in this situation, as my pieces have already cut off your escape route. Well, fuck. Well, I still learned something. It wasn't a lot. But...
So?
You are now fully aware of the importance of maintaining proper formations in battle, correct? Now then, make your next move. Okay.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at
To camp.
Camp, just as the curtain
To
of night
camp.
descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Alright. What does the campfire have for us today?
Indeed.
We should reach the city the day after tomorrow. I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it'll be pretty cold in Altabury. Everybody's imagination?
Alright then.
Literally everybody. Okay, well, let's talk to Yufa, I guess. Are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating, and I'd like to talk to you for a bit, if you don't mind. While recalling the past and planning for the future with Yufa, maybe I hone my imagination. Sorry, my mom is just texting me here. Can't. Alright. I've only heard about the outside world from imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I am truly glad to have met you and everyone else, Darian. We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Yes, you've all been so incredibly kind. Our conversations have made me feel quite welcome. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips, such as this one. She said, make sure you keep one eye on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began this journey, Darian? I must admit I'm somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it. Alright, we grew our imagination. Whoa! That was a big one. I'm sorry, I was having so much fun talking with you, the time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue? I guess. Yufa and I talked for a while.
Time marches
Thanks, Azure
on,
Lightning.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Running away. Different top, but same pants. Juna, take her shopping? I know, for real. For real.
It would seem
We now stand among the mountains. I've long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, and I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise. Let's keep our hopes high. Oh, well, sorry, addicts! There are some tall mountains on the horizon. Let's make sure all our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. Okay, we definitely don't want to max out our courage.
Alright.
It's already, sorry. Do one for courage because we are maxed out. I just think I don't have a choice but to do imagination again or read a book. So I guess I'll do imagination again. Talking to Yufa again. If I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination may improve.
I'm very happy.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about a new book. Fuck. Oh well. Maybe I'll have another day. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? I still can't focus entirely.
However,
that's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice, such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring peace. I am not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. You seem calm about that. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path or those who strayed altogether. I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. I believe in you.
Oh, you.
I feel like it would really come true if you say so. Your words have a mysterious sort of power. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now, that we are such lively and animated group. I'm sure is thanks to you. You're part of that now too.
Hey.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so, but I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer, so I'm glad that we found time to talk today.
The reason is,
since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? Okay, my imagination has increased. That was another big boost. Beautiful. Tolerance is still low, though. I continue to meditate with you for a while. Okay, I'll see if there's a book. I don't know. I didn't think that there was new ones.
Look at this.
Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting
open to
heaven
third
and
eye,
earth
true.
could cause it. Perfectly
I find that
balanced
some
by
of the
work
characters
of
are really
nature,
hard to
or
read,
the
like
wrath
what
of
answer that
gods
they would
stored
want,
in
you
the
know?
midst of creation. None can say.
And I'm also thinking about it. I have so many pictures to show Maria, and I haven't had an opportunity to see her, so it must be locked behind a virtue.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Makes you want to jump. Not. Damn boar-faced Sanctus Scullions. Oi, what's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner. I'm reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit, but if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. I feel you.
Yes.
How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the worst just won't come out. And this girl is just too charming. Never changed, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off this cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom.
All right.
There we go.
As for me...
Then I suppose it's old Nurse's turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and... rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions. Bye, Nurse. But I must scream! That's really funny. As always, I've drawn this place. Here. I'll keep Nurse's picture as a souvenir of our journey.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight
It is
envelops
pretty.
the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling
I
lights
doubt it,
are
Mike,
not
but
all stars.
one day.
Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn.
Oh,
in
okay.
comfort
Gotcha,
and peace
society. It makes
is
sense.
a privilege
Laughing
only
works
the
too?
Gauntlet Runner can provide.
I know it's so hard to know what the choice is. really tough to read the characters. We should arrive in town by this time tomorrow. We've only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altibury, well, you know what's going to happen. Okay, let's see if we have a book instead of talking to everybody for imagination. Yeah, true, Zaradu. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we do have more books. Okay, How to Walk Outside the Island. This appears to be a Mistari-authored travelogue and guide of lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by Yufa. I have yet to start reading it. A Mistari's guide to life outside the island. It must be tough for them. If I read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Let's read the book. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mistari author's first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mistari people face living outside the island. Yufa must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance. That was another big one.
Tolerance.
All right.
Why?
There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
Tis nearly time.
Tis only a ways further until we reach Altibury. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later, we have to hand Draco Dios over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details. We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it. I'll read a book again, I think, if I can.
All right, then.
Tonight we'll deliver the lance to Luis. This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming.
Right.
Okay. To the book room. Okay, so we will do another reading for tolerance. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mistari's author's first-hand experience. The section on Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words "must go" are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so will greatly increase the chances of being kicked out, apparently. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increase my tolerance.
All right.
That was also a big boost. I wonder if it's giving me big boost because I'm towards the end, or like, I don't know. A lot of them have been big. There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so I'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altibury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Murky Graveyard. Ooh, this place is cool.
Just look at it.
These bridges are huge. 'Tis an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. That makes sense, but if these bridges were to fall in battle, these peeps would end up isolated.
Hey.
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. This land is tragic. War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here. Yeah. Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. This is why the magla that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. Wisdom has deepened. Jesus.
Hey.
Something wrong, Nurse? Your face has gone blue. Are you scared? My powers of imagination are more robust than most. Why, Norris, I'm surprised that you put any stock in scary stories. There's a more gentle soul. Sorry, you are a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true, too true. Before all else, I'm a delicate flower.
Well then.
Well then, shall we make a quiet departure so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off and do this with that in mind. All right.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
I know, I was just thinking about that. Like, look at this graveyard with all these dead bodies, little Maria.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Like, I have a feeling this plan is not going to work based off of where we're at in the game, you know? I don't think Luis will be taken down that easily, but we decided to present Luis with Draco Dios, Lance the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out that the lance is fake. Oh my god, we're already doing it?
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Okay.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
Great.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the 2nd day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation.
Except?
Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing
I'm waiting
down.
for the other shoe to drop.
From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Are we okay with dropping out, though?
It seems the land's past muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt?
Because he
I
doesn't
was
give a
sure
fuck.
that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Okay. Let's look for it then.
Speaking of...
If it's a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots. It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. So cold. At least Hulkenberg's in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Chow, we made it to Altabury just in time for me to feed Miss Evie.